Hey, what's going on, guys? So today I have a little multi-tool. This is one of the ones that came with that wonderful package from Hawaii. One of you, actually, I think maybe more than one, but the first comment that I saw, which I want to give credit, it was from Michael Neater 990, or might be Michael Niter. It's N-I-E-T-E-R 990. But he had commented that this little multi-tool was a gear infusion lever ratchet. He was telling, well, I don't know if he mentioned that specifically. What he said was that there was a ratcheting function in this multi-tool. And so I read the comment. I had no idea. I never saw this or heard of it before. And I did a little research on it real quick, found it on Amazon, found first off that it did come with some O-rings to keep in a bit, which is super cool. But yeah, it has a ratcheting function. And that's when I found out that it was made by Gear Infusion. So, and these things are actually kind of expensive. The stainless steel version here is like $27. It's a cheaper one. And it goes all the way up to 36 bucks for some titanium versions. And they have some different ones with like different motifs on the front. You know what I mean? Different designs and stuff. So when I saw this, I first kind of looked at it and I just read EverRatchet. I thought that was the brand, but it's not. It's the like function. So super, super cool here. So by the way, I got the little O-rings for this. I bought O-rings from Harbor Freight years ago. I bit the bullet and spent like, I don't know, $6 or $7 each. And I got massive packs of O-rings. So I'm good for O-rings forever. I highly recommend doing this. You can see there's a plethora of different sizes, and then the other one has completely different sizes from these. And so I was able to look through, and for this particular size, it was this one, which was nice and snug on there. So it's cool to be able to have, obviously, a variety. So you can, you know, I put a couple that were bigger and they kind of fit, but not really. They weren't like snug. So anyway, just saying, I'm always looking for O-rings randomly. So one time I was at Harbor Freight, I ended up buying those packs and totally worth it. So yeah, so there's notches in here to put the O-rings. So this way you can house a little bit, your favorite bit that you want. I happen to just grab this just for the video. This is not the bit I'm going to ultimately keep in here. I actually want to put in maybe like a regular Torx 10. But yeah, as I struggle to get this thing out. So this one's actually a security Torx. This is my security Torx set. These are Torx bits with holes in the middle. So when you have security Torx heads, they're basically a Torx bit, or excuse me, a Torx head, but it has a post in the middle. So that you can't use a regular Torx driver, which is annoying. I don't know why, but some knives have that for some reason. So this is just a Torx security version of that. So anyway, you can see there's a bit holder on the front. Take standard bits, so you can use that if you wanted to. All right, so you have a little more leverage being further away, you know, from the handle, or you can use the little ratcheting one. And this is super, super cool. It's a very simple design. If you look at it, you know, you could probably figure out what's going on here. But basically, this middle post here moves so that it can be ratcheting. So in this case, I'm going to hold the bit tightly as if it was inside of a screw head. I turn, so right now I'm turning counterclockwise, so that would be loosening the screw, and it ratchets. What do you know about that? So let me get a good grip on this. All right, so loosening, loosening. How cool is that? And obviously, if you want to tighten, you would just flop it around to the other side, and it does the opposite, right? So I'm turning left to ratchet, and now I'm tightening. That is awesome. I think that's a really, really cool feature in a tiny little, you know, multi-tool. So a lot of these multi-tools are basically like, you know, a pry bar first, and then they have extra little stuff. This is something that's extra that actually works really, really well. So there is a little indentation here for your thumb for more grip, and then some jimping on the side here as well. This actually does feel good, you know, so if you were, you know, in there and trying to ratchet something, if it was kind of tight, you can get a good grip on this. So that is really, really neat. I wanted to share that with you. I want to say thank you. You know, part of this is also to remind everyone, which I do often, you guys teach me just as much as I teach other people. I post random things and in my life, that's what this whole channel is about, is just sharing things in my life. And I feel very fortunate that, you know, a lot of people get educated through certain videos. You know, I don't know everything. I never claim to be an expert in anything. But I have a lot of hobbies and I have a lot of random, you know, things in my life. And if I could share it and someone can learn, that's awesome. But you guys tell me all the time. You school me on stuff all the time. In fact, my most recent video, I showed that Temu little pocket pouch. And I had like 5 people tell me, hey, you know, just so you know, that's a copy of this particular palette. I had no idea. I had no idea it was a copy. I can pretty much assume everything on Temu is a copy, as that's what China likes to do, is copy things and, you know, not give credit where it's due. But yeah, that was awesome. I didn't know that. A bunch of you told me right away. So like I said, big thumbs up to anyone out there, you know, helping out and educating me, because I do learn a lot from you guys. So yeah, I just wanted to share that with you in case you did not know. If you happen to carry a little pry bar in the pocket and you're looking for maybe a different design or something, this is one that's actually really, really cool. Having that ratcheting function in a single tool like this, there's no real moving parts. That post obviously does move. All right, let me give you a quick little visual on what's happening here in case you don't understand it. But you can see when you put this piece in here, let me zoom in. Hopefully this will stay in focus this way. All right, so as I'm turning this, right, it's stiff right now. So right now this would be loosening, but as I rotate back, that piece is able to flex. All right, so as it's flexing over, it's allowing this to rotate, but only one direction, and then it's popping in place again. So the corner of this bit is being held by that piece. Does that make sense? All right, so again, you can see that. See a little notch in there? That is holding the corner of the piece. All right, so it can ratchet. So this is actually, the whole bar is bending over to the right a little bit. And then it's obviously clicking as it resets itself on the next corner. But it only allows it to do that one direction. This way it's nice and tight. Super cool. I absolutely love the innovation here. That is awesome. So yeah, if you want one of these, they're definitely out there. They are on Amazon. Like I said, if you were all about the titanium and stuff, it's a couple extra bucks. It's 36, I think, for, there's maybe 3 or 4 different designs that are titanium and a couple different stainless steel ones. But these things are pretty darn neat. So again, a big thank you to the anonymous person in Hawaii, which by the way, was able to send a message on Instagram, which I greatly appreciate. Just want to give them the proper thank you. But I thought that was really neat. So this is something, like I said, I would have enjoyed this, but I may not have ever known that. If you guys didn't comment, I might never have known of that function. And because I know this function, this gets put way up there in the priorities of what to actually carry. When I do want to carry a pocket, you know, little pry tool like this, this one I would pick over all the other ones I have just because of that ratcheting function. I think that's super unique and obviously very useful. So anyway, that's it for now. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you guys have an awesome day. And I did want to just say in this video, I encourage people to comment just like for that reason. If you have something you maybe think you want to add, you know, to the video or for the information, because these videos aren't for me. I make them to share them. And let's say someone's watching the video, if there's information that's wrong, I think it's great if you correct me on that information. If there's information you want to add to it, you know, to further details on something I was talking about, it can only help, you know what I mean, for the viewers, because a lot of people do read the comments. So just wanted to say thank you again for that. I appreciate it, Michael, a great deal, as well as anyone else who happened to mention it. Like I said, I happened to just jot down that name because I was the first person I saw that talked about it, and I wanted to give that person credit. But anyway, that's all. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you have an awesome day, and I'll see you tomorrow with a brand new video. Take care.